Russian General Sergei Surovikin, who disappeared from public space after Prigozhin's rebellion, has been removed from his post as deputy commander of the joint group of Russian troops in Ukraine. Such a statement was recently made by Viktor Sobolev, a lieutenant general and a deputy of the State Duma. There is still no official information about the whereabouts of Surovikin, but according to Politico, citing sources close to the Russian security forces, Surovikin is under house arrest.
He cannot leave his home, but the other day he was allowed to see several subordinates, including General Oleg Polguev, who actually serves as Surovikin's adjutant. There is no official investigation, but Surovikin spent a long time in prison answering uncomfortable questions. Now he and his relatives have turned on the silence mode for almost everyone, since Surovikin is recommended to make sure that he is forgotten, from messages in the Russian Telegram channels. Now we can say that in Russia there is a process of cleaning. First of all, purges in the Ministry of Defense itself, but on the other hand, it should be understood that the disappearance of a general or the death of a general due to natural causes can be perceived as something extraordinary.
On August 16th, the Russian Ministry of Defense announced 2 deaths of generals at once. Gennady Zhidko, who in 2022 commanded the entire occupying Russian group in Ukraine, died after a long illness, and his relatives do not believe in the natural death of the ex-curator of Putin's residence in Gelendzhik, Gennady Lopyrev. He was in jail. He went in for sports and sometimes complained about arrhythmia. After the general suddenly fell ill, he was taken to the hospital. There they diagnosed leukemia, and in the evening Lopyrev died in intensive care.
We were getting ready to apply for parole, because the deadline had come up. And then we just talked with the lawyer a week and a half ago, we started this topic. And here is yesterday such a call. Everything is very strange and fast. Son of Gennady Lopyrev from messages in Russian Telegram channels.
In July 2023 alone, the Russian army lost at least 13 generals for various reasons. Analysts calculated some were removed from their posts, some were arrested. They will be replaced by young cadres loyal to the regime.
The current officers graduating in the 2010s, for whom a minimum score in mathematics, Russian language and social science was enough to enter the higher military schools, have already experienced the consequences of the degradation of the military education system. Solid plastic victory frenzy and servility. This will disorganize the army. Pavel Luzin, military expert, in an interview with Important Stories.
Such an internal struggle in the military leadership of Russia is to the benefit of Ukraine, experts say.
The management system is undermined, its effectiveness is reduced, the operational headquarters is not working as efficiently as it should. The change of any manager, not only in the army, anywhere, it undermines the effectiveness of this or that enterprise. For example, at work. The same is true in the army. When a general changes, he does not immediately get in the know. He does not fully own the information, but he makes mistakes.
And these mistakes for the Russian army can be fatal. Reported by Pavlo Steinmach, Natalia Husak, UATV News.